Have you ever pondered over the gravity of Sir Isaac Newton's discoveries and how they've shaped the world as we know it today? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the ocean of his monumental contributions to the scientific community that have had a profound impact on our lives. First, let's rewind the clock to the 17th century. We're in the year 1665, the year of the Great Plague of London. Imagine being 23 years old and having to flee from the city's chaos to the calmness of your family's farm. This is exactly what happened to Newton. It was during this time that he observed an apple falling from a tree and started to question why it fell straight down and not sideways or upwards. Thus marked the birth of the universal law of gravitation, a revolutionary concept that explained why things fall towards the Earth and why planets orbit around the Sun. Scene script? Fast forward 4 years to 1669 and we find Newton developing the 3 laws of motion. These laws, which are still taught in schools worldwide, explain how objects move and interact with each other. They've been instrumental in fields ranging from engineering to sports science, enabling us to design better machinery, build safer buildings, and even understand how a football curves mid-air. In the same year, Newton also invented calculus. Yes, the subject that gives high school students nightmares was actually a groundbreaking invention that allowed scientists to describe how things change over time. It is the backbone of modern physics and engineering, helping us to understand the dynamics of moving objects and the forces acting on them. Now imagine a world without telescopes. Hard, isn't it? Well, we can thank Newton for that too. In the year 1671, he invented the reflecting telescope, a device that uses mirrors to reflect light and form an image. This invention not only revolutionized astronomy, but also paved the way for the development of modern optical instruments like cameras and binoculars. Lastly, in 1672, Newton discovered that white light is composed of a spectrum of colors, a phenomenon he demonstrated with a simple prism. This discovery laid the foundation for the field of spectroscopy, the study of interaction between matter and electromagnetic radiation, which is used in various fields including chemistry, physics, and astronomy. To recap, Newton's discoveries have shaped our understanding of the universe. His universal law of gravitation explained why things fall and why planets orbit. His 3 laws of motion gave us a deeper understanding of how objects move and interact. His invention of calculus provided us the tools to describe change over time. His reflecting telescope revolutionized astronomy and paved the way for modern optical instruments. And his discovery that white light is composed of a spectrum of colors laid the foundation for the field of spectroscopy. It's remarkable to think that one man's curiosity could lead to such significant discoveries that continue to influence our lives in countless ways. The next time you see an apple fall from a tree, remember Newton and the monumental impact his discoveries have had on our world. After all, as Newton himself once said, "If I've seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants."